So I'm here with Colleen Hardwick of PlaceSpeak, and she's going to show us how PlaceSpeak works.
Thanks, Stephen. And away we go. So here we are at the home page. This is PlaceSpeak Beta, again, as we've discussed, very early days. But the first thing to notice is that we make it easy for people to create new accounts. You can log in through Facebook or Twitter. You're also going to be able to log in with OpenID. That's coming shortly. Or you can create an account at www.placespeak.com if you don't want to go through social media. I know some people have reservations about that. PlaceSpeak, as we discussed, is a location-based community consultation platform. It is entirely private and secure. We are not advertising-based, and we do not sell information. This is really designed to help people directly communicate with decision makers and public policy developers in their local area. So what we do is we ask people to sign up, which I'm just going to show you using a simple three-step digital verification process that verifies that you live where you say you live. And in doing that, then you're going to be able to be, as I say, in bidirectional communication with people that are making decisions and developing policy regarding your neighborhood. So I'm just going to log in here. Although you can note, you can go in and browse issues without registering if people just want to go in and poke around. Here's my place. I'm down here on Kitts Point. There's me right there. So these green dots that you see are our early adopter users. We've got a couple hundred people that have come on board to help us workshop the idea. And the red dots represent location-based issues. In the case of my neighborhood, this is the Maritime Museum, the Bard on the Beach, this would be the Boathouse Restaurant, and generally this is the Kitts Point Residents Association, which is a very active neighborhood. So what do I see? There's my map, there's the view across the street, there's the Maritime Museum. Here's a list of issues that I have connected with, and here is my authentication. I've verified my email, my mobile device, my home phone. There's my friends that have already signed up, and what we do is we encourage people to find and invite their neighbors, again because our focus is more about a spatial graph as opposed to the social graph. So if I want to look at an individual issue, for example, let's look at the Maritime Museum across the street here. The Maritime Museum has its own page. I'm looking at this right now from the admin side, the administrator side. I have defined the areas that I'm interested in hearing from. So let's just go in a little bit closer here. So we want to hear from the Kitts Point people here in purple, and we want to hear generally from the Kitsilano people here in blue. And so as people connect to the issue, we will know what area they have come from. Sorry, it's a little slow on this wireless for some reason. Look at connections. So I can see that I live on Kitts Point, and Josh is here, and Reed's in Kitsilano generally, and I've got non-residents here that we want to hear from as well. I can determine whether I want to hear from people that are just in the neighborhood, or if I want to hear from all PlaceSpeak members. I can take poll and survey information from connected residents only, or for anyone. And I can determine what tabs, sorry, this is a little tricky, what tabs I want to show, if I want to have discussion forums or I want to hide them. Again, these are basic features that we're building into the platform. I can add dates and events, I can add polls and surveys, I can add galleries and videos, I can add discussion forums and details as the case may be. And so this is all on the admin side of what a proponent of a local issue would be able to do. Define the area, connect with residents, and then we give them all of the tools that they need for engagement and to be able to communicate with people within their neighborhoods. And there's a wide range of activities that we're looking at, as we've discussed, a lot of different applications of this, again, with any anybody that wants to be dealing with location-based issues. So here is the public view of the same information. We've got a description, we've got all our contact information, we've got links to the Maritime Museum's homepage, and we've got information about the fact in this case that the province canceled the funds for relocating the Kitts Point Maritime Museum. So this is just one example of the kinds of issues that would be germane to people living in a neighborhood. They'd want to be informed, they'd want to be able to communicate. And on the other side, the issue proponent is going to want to be able to say if there's any decision making involved, if there was, for example, a rezoning involved, and they were going to City Hall and saying, well, we've been able to connect with 1,000 people in the immediate area, and here are the results of our consultation. Mm-hmm. So again, this is the secret sauce, and this is what differentiates it from any other consultation platform that's out there, is that ability to connect with people at a hyper-local level and be authentic in doing it.